Ladies, gentle nerds, and everybody else, welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, where we have just gotten Storyteller in here through this old door here. And he has given us a big old lore dump. Like, the kind of lore dump you're kind of surprised, like, oh my gosh, how did that get out of that little tiny little man? It was so big of a lore dump. You, like, Anywho, did we finish talking to this guy? I need to replenish my supplies. Oh, we can trade with him? Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get rid of these +2 belts, because I don't think we're ever going to use those when we have +4s and combined +2s, right? Uh-huh. Why? Wait, I have... When did we get this? +1 luck bonus on attack rolls and all saving. Damn. Okay, we're gonna have to equip that on somebody. Is there any weapons we can get rid of? Like, I mean, +3s are starting to be in danger, right? Like, we have so many +4 and +5 weapons now. So I think we can start getting rid of +3s. Yeah. +1 buckler? No, thank you. Just trying to, lighten the load a little bit here and... Yep. We're probably never gonna have anybody do unarmed attacks, but if we do, we'll keep the best one of those. Amulet of Mighty Fists. Hold. Was that not the Agile? Agile. Mighty and... Agile. Okay, we can keep those. Ooh, that's... oh, wait, what are you selling? +4 gives +4 bonus to AC against dragons. Very specific. I don't know. Are we ever gonna have value out of this? That's +2 insight bonus on attack, damage rolls, and saving throws against dragons. Okay, so this makes us really strong against dragons, pretty much. Are we ever gonna fight another dragon? I don't know. Like, do we want to gamble on that? +5 competence bonus on persuasion, made to intimidate. Okay. Whenever the warrior suffers 10 HP or more damage from a single range attack, gain +1 morale bonus to armor class for 1 round. I mean... yeah? But only their next melee attacks, and I don't think anybody from our melee guys is gonna be rocking a chainmail when they can have full plate. Scroll scriber's kit. Do we need some of these-ish? Some of these things? Maybe we get one of each kit. And let's see, did we need some of these? How expensive are them? Yeah, let's have a couple of these just to be able to get out of a tricky situation if one would arise. Having a couple of scrolls of raised dead also isn't bad. What does this even do? Extend meta magic? Reach? No. Nordic welcome. Chat, I feel called out. I feel called out for being a Nordic Viking. Crushing Presence. Charisma +6 headband? Grants the wearer an ability to push all enemies in a 15-foot area 10 feet away and suffer damage? Up to 3 times per day. I mean, look, this is probably worth it just for the +6 charisma. Let's add that to the shopping list. Ring of Boreal Might. What is this? If the wearer of this ring has the ability to cast spells spontaneously, check. It grants them the ability to cast the following spells: Ice Storm, Cone of Cold, Cold Ice Strike, Ice Body, Polar Ray, and Polar Midnight. Nah. What is this? Whenever an ally in a 20-foot area of the wearer lands a killing blow, this belt of con +4 makes the wearer's next spell extended. Also grants a +4 enhancement bonus to wisdom. Okay, we don't really have much use of the extended ability though. What is this? Okay. Extra damage on unarmed attacks. We don't do unarmed. I guess we should just spend some of our money here, right? All of these resist scrolls can go. We're probably never going to use scrolls for those. Or protection. Let's get rid of all but a few of these. How about these potions? Spark Skin, that's useful, but we have... Okay, this can be useful if we run out of spells in a cave or something, and you know we have to buff us up. Same for these. Yeah. Maybe not a large person though. Remove curse, that's pretty good. Mostly looking here to just reduce some of our carrying weight. Oh. Alright, let's call that good, I think. Actually, how about these daggers? Do we have other more better daggers? Nah, let's call that good. Who's gonna wear this though? I mean, it does grant charisma grants health to undeads. Skellington? Are we really paying that much for Skellington? I mean, let's be real. Emily is probably never gonna drop the hat. Right? Uh-huh. And just because, like, we have so much value from being able to quicken a spell on command. Why are we using wisdom here? Probably for his spell slots, right? This is intimidation and mobility. We could use it on Delamere. But, like, she's not actually tanking. Yeah, let's just skip that. Now we'll have the ability to make scrolls. Yep, let's do that. Okay, we have a fair amount of carrying capacity. Happy with that. Did you have anything more you wanted to tell me? Oh, we can sleep here. Found a page. The storyteller clenches the pages you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. I'm sitting at the top of my tower. In my right hand is a goblet of warmed wine. In my left, a bark-covered notebook. I breathe in the ash floating in the air. The wine leaves a bitter taste of soot on my lips. It's been 100 years since I returned to Golarion from the Abyss. 100 years spent on research, hard work, and rare journeys. I turn the page of the notebook. The wisdom of elves and the cunning of Demon Lord Baphomet are gathered here. There is the description of how the purple crystal from Alishnura works, and my own observations about the Rift Carver. Ooh. Demon Lord Ascari's Sky. I know everything written in it by heart, but I keep paging through it all the same. Touching these pages makes me hopeful and strengthens my resolve. I've gathered everything I need to connect Golarion with another plane. I'm close to saving the smoldering embers of Golarion, hiding them from Earthfall. Just a little bit more, a decade or 100 years, and everything will be ready for the ritual. A cold shiver runs down my spine, and I smile. Kaini is trying to get into my tower again. A world of ruins presents many opportunities for a thief. Forgotten ancient treasures left by their owners are there for the taking. These objects are not so precious nowadays, but they can fetch a good price in other planes. However, my friend stubbornly continues to try and evade the protective traps of my tower. Why is he trying to get in there? He got caught. Predictable. The tree guards safely entangled Kaini in their branches. You got to the 3rd floor of the tower today. Nice try. I smile, sip my wine, and turn the page of my notebook. My friend will have to wait a while before he's released. I'll finish my wine first. Why is Kaini trying to get into your tower? All this started with an innocent joke when I boasted to him that my tower was now the safest place on Golarion, and he decided to prove me wrong. It's been 20 years since then, and it's become a very long-running joke. Okay, fair enough. Once every few years, Kaini tries to get into my tower secretly and steal something from me, my precious book of research notes, or the heart of the tower, the purple crystal we got in Alishnura. I play along, truly happy every time my friend comes to visit, but deep down I start to worry. Okay. Kaini takes the goblet from my hands, but is not in a rush to drink it. You would learn so much if you didn't sit here guarding your secrets, he says to me. I smile. Not every secret must belong to the world, my friend. Precious stone lose their shine when they pass through 100 hands. In the same way, knowledge is distorted, and truth turns into tall tales. This is why I sit in my tower guarding what I have created and what I have obtained from others. My friend only shrugs and stops talking, dissatisfied with my answer. I start to think, when did Kanye and I drift apart? He blames me for dragging my feet. He says I should have opened the rift to the other planes as soon as I returned to Galarian. And now it's too late. The jewels of our civilization have already perished, and soon the rest will too. He thinks we've lost, and now my research is simply dangerous. I don't answer his reproaches, for they are somewhat fair. I could have tried to save Galarian 100 years ago, when Nocticula, my former Lady in Shadow, upheld her part of the bargain and decrypted Baphomet's notes. But instead of fulfilling the goal I set for myself, I decided to spend a little more time on research and preparation. It will take a year, I told Keeney back then, but after a year I needed 2 more, and then 10 more years. The world was falling apart around me, and I still lingered. Okay. Why is it taking so long? I don't know. My actions are unclear even to myself. I seem to have burned out. True story, bro. Hard same. Hard same. I look at the people surviving on Galarian and I realize I don't want to save them anymore. Who needs a handful of rabble who have already forgotten how to write? Who get by with a vocabulary of 30 words? I haven't abandoned my idea. Oh no. I will still see it through, sooner or later. It's my life's work. I can't just abandon it. But for now. Okay. Why is Keeney against opening the portal now? My friend thinks that it's too late. That my experiment in merging the planes will be too dangerous for the entire universe. Who knows what consequences the merging will have on the plane I choose? What will happen if I merge Galarian with Heaven and Earthfall happens to it too? Ooh. Good point. Good point. Before, when Galarian's civilizations were still fighting together, we could have overcome, surmounted Earthfall's consequences. But now, there is no doubt that only war and death awaits us after we merge planes. Okay, why is Inalung supporting you? I have thought about it many times. Over the years he spent on Galarian, my friend gradually lost the fire in his eyes. His opinions became more and more careful. He stopped rushing into any adventure life offered him. He got old. We both understand that his life as a half-elf is almost over, and I still have several 100 years to live. We realize that soon we must part forever. This thought keeps us from talking like we used to, and making plans for the future. Keeney seems distant. The terrible thing is, I don't feel sad. I accept our parting as a given. I condemn myself for this, but cannot do anything about it. Keeney will leave me, and I will drink a goblet of warm wine to remember him. And then I will return to the laboratory to continue my research. My friend has become a stranger to me. Ooh, wow. Okay, truth bombs. Truth bombs. It happened. What I had been expecting for the last 10 years. What I was ready for. Keeney, my friend, took advantage of my hospitality and stole my research notes. They contain knowledge I gathered over the years from the most dangerous sources, and I have only partially deciphered them. Some of that knowledge will now be lost forever. He didn't even leave a goodbye note. He just left, never to return. I'm standing at the top of my tower with a goblet in my hand. Dude, what is this alcoholic? Every scene he's sipping wine. Hey, James. I will be happy to keep you company. Just dial in, sit down, lean back, and enjoy the ride. Also, welcome in, James. You're currently outside, pitch black. Oh. I mean, can you turn on a light? All right. There is no anger, no sadness in my soul, just doomed emptiness and fatigue. I bring my lips to the wine, but taste nothing. We go our separate ways from here, my former friend. I used to adore our friendship, looking for approval in your eyes. But now it has become a burden. It dried out, like a shriveled orange peel. I inhaled deeply, filling my lungs, and tossed the wine from the goblets. Ain't that the truth, Chad? How sometimes, even the deepest relationships you have with friends, sometimes they just ebb out. You stop contacting each other, and 10 years later, you delete them from your contact list. Man, the truth bombs in here. Ooh. Entering the laboratory, I open a secret door and take out the real notes. Not the skillfully crafted decoy I put for Keeney. Dude, this guy is playing 5D chess while Keeney's playing checkers. Checkers? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. With checkers. Good job, Emily. One of these days I'll stop making up English words, but today is not it. Hey, Jellyfriend, welcome in. Sniping the first, how are you doing? I will finish my life's work and merge the planes. Even if there is no longer any point, I can't do otherwise. The storyteller runs a tired hand over his face and tries to smile. I feel exhausted suddenly, like I'm feeling the entire weight of all the years I've lived. But this is not the end of my story. I know there are secrets in my past that we are yet to uncover. Okay. Okay. Is there anything in that gentleman carrying? Fragment of a ring appears in old man's hand. Get me 4 vials of magic essence and 2 bars of cold iron, and you will reforge this ring. Okay. Senses. Wait. Crumpled metal of the gauntlet. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. We can get a bunch of stuff? Question mark? Posture check. Bruh, I'm standing. Thank you though. Oh. You know what? I'll even do you one better. Here. Time for a sip. Remember to stay hydrated, chat. Give the storyteller ring fragments. Okay. Ring of Summoning. Okay. Storyteller sets the ring fragment and the bars of metal on his open palm. He clenches his fist, crumpling the metal like paper, and pours essence from the vials over it. You feel terrible heat rising from the elf's hand, and when he opens his fingers, you see a beautiful ring. A remarkable object, this. It was created by a talented spellcaster, and is able to summon beings from other planes, as if the boundaries set by Pharasma do not exist for it. It is a powerful and dangerous item, but it was created by an honorable person. That is probably why it was not used at a crucial hour. Okay. When you touch the restored relic, a strange vision comes to you. It is as if you can see the events that happened to it in the past. A burning sensation spreads across your chest from the very spot where your mysterious wounds sometimes open. What is this? The influencer of the influencer? The influencer Yeah, you heard it here first, chat. The storyteller is an influencer. Now he's just gonna, post slightly. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for, chat? Help me. He's gonna post suggestive pictures of himself on the beach at the sunset, doing like poses. I don't know. Or is it something else? Do we tell him? I had a vision. Old elf frowns. How strange. You're a more remarkable mortal. No one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? Perhaps these things have something to do with your destiny, or the fate of someone related to you. Okay. Gauntlets. This relic is called the Stern Hand. That was the name given to it by its owner, a Sarkorian witch hunter. The two gloves represent the bond between two beings. People who wear such relics do not live for themselves, but die for others. Restore the last relic? This relic is truly legendary. It has absorbed power that is too heavy for this world. And I have a feeling that this cloak will suit you well. Okay? Do you know what I miss most in Abyss? My Prestige Painter Golem. What? The Golem? How surprising. Well, I can help you with that. No living creature other than me can pass through this portal, but a Golem isn't alive. Please allow me to try bring your Prestige DBB Painter here. Chat, what is this word? Help? You native English and Americanese speakers, what does this mean? We rest here? Probably should. I assure you, it's perfectly safe. Prestige Painter. Prestige Paint. That thing. That word. Okay, so we do get some abyssal corruption, which is, not really a concern, because we can just clear it by going to the Nexus at any point. Honestly. We have the scroll scribing thing. Okay, you cannot scribe scrolls. Okay. Cancel. Okay. We can make potions. Okay. Potion of remove curse is probably useful. So is moderate wounds. Let's make a couple of remove curse. Camo. That is heckin' good. Can we have some support here? Yeah, okay.
I cannot help but think that everything happening right now will one day end up in the history books. And under the stern gaze of the schoolmaster, little Mendevians will read, on such and such a day, the heroes stopped to camp here and there. And the little blighters will be thoroughly bored, and so they will begin doodling in the margins. And the only picture of yours truly in the book will be adorned with a mustache. So much for the rewards of heroism.
It's a really cute, cumbersome pun. Nice, Jellyfin. Impact of corruption was weakened. Okay, now we have our spells. Let's do the Buffalo Nation. Save. Alright. Sorry for all the exposition. I don't know why I'm saying sorry. It's part of the game. That's why you're here. I hope. I think. Anyway, let's check out these new things we got.